Prometheus, the myth of Prometheus. Prometheus, first, men on the one hand, humans and beasts made. So again, on Prometheus made first humans and animals. Unlike in other myths or other cultures, the creator of humans was actually the Titan Prometheus, not the main god worshipped thereafter. Epeta, and then horon here from the verb horao, that's why we have that alpha contract, omega with circumflex on it. Seeing that, haughty here is translated as that, more on that after the break. Tapleria, the animals. Now, pleona is a comparative adjective, meaning normally more, but it can also have the connotation of too many. So again, then seeing that the animals were too many, or there are too many animals. Now you may be wondering, st is singular, why am I translating it as are? In Greek, tapleria here, this nominative subject of st is neuter. And in Greek, neuter plural nouns take singular verbs. So the beasts are too many. There are too many animals. Elaxe, aorist, he changed tina, some. Without the accent mark, this is some, not who question mark or whom question mark. Some into people. Dia plus the accusative on account of this. Now the tutal here refers to the action in the previous. On account of this, poloi, many, still, ac, there are still many. Hoi here, now hoi with the rough breathing and the accent mark. This is not just the article. This is in fact the relative pronoun. Comma who the bodies of humans. Now the men here, on the one hand, you can translate it, you don't need to, but translate the de as a contrasting but. But the minds, the souls of animals have. And so from the top, and on account of this, there are many, poloi, still, eti, hoi, who have the bodies of humans, but the minds or the souls or the spirits of animals, which can be taken in a variety of ways. Prometheus, out of hudatos, this is a genitive, hudor hudatos, this is a genitive, so therefore the object of X, out of water and earth. Plasas here is a aorist active participle, modifying Prometheus, which is of course masculine and nominative singular as well. And so therefore, after forming, I like translating aorist participles with an after forming humans out of water and earth, he gave autois here to them, dative indirect object. Now it's a pronoun, and as a third person pronoun, and it refers to people. He gave to them. Now this superfluous, this extra kai that's not joining two things, is best translated also. He gave to them also fire. And takes a dative object in a jar, krupsas. Now, like plasas, this is a masculine nominative singular aorist active participle after hiding it in a jar. And when Zeus learned / realized, perceived, any of those are fine, that is understood. Orgiste here is the last principal part of orgidzo, which means it's an aorist passive. He was angered. polu, much, a lot. And Keleusen, he ordered Hephaestus, the god, blacksmith god. Pros elosai is an aorist infinitive, that I ending there. Third principal part, I ending. He ordered Hephaestus to nail Prometheus, ton Prometheia, dative, to Mount Caucasus, one of the mountains. It's not quite clear exactly which one is the mountain in Greek mythology that they were referring to, but Caucasus is a Scythian mountain, a mountain in the region of the nomadic tribes of the Scythians. More on them later. Oros here is the neuter noun, third declension, which is why skutikon is a neuter as well, modifying it. And right away, Antouthide, Prometheus, Pola ete. Now, ete means year. It is a time kind of word in the accusative case, hence the accusative of time. Accusative of time for many years remains dedemenos here, tied up. You don't need to know that this is a perfect passive participle, just that's a participle and it's describing Prometheus. Prometheus remains for many years tied up. And on each day, now hemera is a time kind of word in the dative case, hence a dative of time. Dative of time means in, on, at. So on each day, an aetos, an eagle, which by the way is the sacred animal of Zeus. Elthon here is the second aorist aorist active participle, erchomai, eleusimai, elthon. Hence, after coming, he ate the liver autu of him, of course, referring to Prometheus. So, and on each day, an eagle, after coming, ate his liver. And the liver, again, eoxanita, grew back. Now that's an aorist, that augment there gives us a past tense. Usually auxano is the augmented form. The liver grew back, palin again, nuktos. Now this is the third kind of time word in this story. Now nuktos is a genitive, third declension noun, blangosia, ezonsias. Unlike a dative of time in, on, at, referring to a pinpoint of time, a moment of time, or an accusative of time like ete for a span of time, a genitive of time is best translated with a during. So again, it is a moment of an unspecified moment of time within a larger span of time. During the night. Tautain, Tandikane, and Prometheus gave, now literally to didomi here is to, means to give. Dike means justice. But this particular idiom does not have that same English meaning. To didomi, dike is actually to pay a penalty, not to dispense it. So Prometheus paid Tautain this penalty, this price, meaning the liver eating out and all that. Haughty, best translation here, because eboethesista, eboethese, from the third principal part of boetheo, to help, because he helped mortals, humans. Brotois, by the way, that dative is because boetheo takes a dative object. And finally, Heracles, that's the nominative of his name, Eleusen, untied auton, him meaning Prometheus.